Alright, soldier, today I'm going to be explaining to you each and every single operator. This will probably be boring for people to watch, but it's very useful for you. First attacker you have, Sledge. He has a sledgehammer that can bust through any breakable surface. Windows, doors, hatches, and walls. And you can also use that to kill people. Got it?
Oh.
The operator next to him, Thatcher. He has an EMP grenade that can disable any electronic device within the grenade's range. All right, and which
So, like,
and
drones?
No, not his own drones. But seeing how everything in this game is electronic, it disables anything. It can stun Maestro's camera and destroy everything else. It also can turn off sights and laser sights because those are all running on batteries. Next operator, Ash, the one that you kept on playing as, fires an explosive breaching round that can blow up any breakable surface. It cannot break through metal surfaces, though, and it will not break through unbreakable things. Clear? That's about it. Thatcher, the next one, you already know him. He blows up any metal object, walls, and hatches that are reinforced. Pretty simple. Now below, next row down on attackers is Twitch. She has a little 2 drones that fire an electric taser round that can hurt, injure, or kill. It can only kill though if the player is downed and you get enough zaps in to kill them, and otherwise you'll injure enemies. It also can disable any electronic device as well. Operator next to her, Montaigne, has a shield, a regular shield, but when using the ability, it extends and blocks every single bullet in front of you. But of course,
What?
Yep. But it also can stop some explosives, so players are very crafty and can either get behind you and shoot you, or throw explosives behind you and kill you. So he has his limits. But he also only is limited to a pistol. Operator next to him, Glass. It's very simple. He is very good. All he has is a DMR, a semi-automatic rifle. You should know this because you are a CSGO player, correct?
Yes.
His abilities, he can turn on a thermal scope that can see through smoke and also outlines the enemies, making it easy to pick them off.
It's kind of strong.
That is kind of OP, but you have to know angles and stuff.
Is there any drawbacks?
It's slow firing, and you have to really pick your shots. Also, on the map plane, he can shoot through the glass of the windows, and no one else can do that. The next operator next to him, Fuse, a very iconic operator everyone likes. His ability is he can place a cluster charge on any non-reinforced surface, and it fires into either down or into the room. Explosive charge. It fills the room basically with explosives and kills or injures anything inside of it. No really drawbacks to that.
So Fuse, you shouldn't use him like a hostage?
Definitely not. You're smart. You know how to use your head. No one uses him on, because he's known as the hostage killer. Everyone calls him that. Now, next row, first operator, Blitz. He is basically like Montana, except he cannot extend his shield, but he's fast and agile, and his shield fires a flashlight or flash that blinds you for a temporary time, allowing him to pick you off while you're blind and crying and shooting randomly. Very simple. Next operator, IQ, always known as the thickest girl operator in the game. Her ability is she can pull up an electronic device that can detect any electronic in the map. That's about it. Operator next to her that I don't know if you have or not, Buck. Do you have Buck?
I do not.
Alright, you should go to unlock new operators. That should probably help you more.
Okay.
Alright.
That guy.
JTF2, first guy, Buck. He has a shotgun underneath both of his guns that can bust through any
skeleton key?
Yeah, skeleton shotgun. It can bust through any device any breakable surface. Now scroll down. Next operator, Navy SEALs. That is Blackbeard. He can put a bulletproof shield on his gun, allowing you to stop you from headshotting him.
Oh, that's actually pretty overpowered.
Well, unless you're like someone like me or all of my friends that you know how to take his. All you have to do is aim for anywhere else on the body, and you can get him. A lot of Blackbeard players are overconfident and think that just because they have the shield up, they're immortal, but otherwise, explosives and shooting him in the legs will take him out. Now, if you scroll down again, we now have Capital. He has a crossbow that fires either two smokes or two fire incendiary things that light up the room. Pretty simple. Up after that, Hibana. She does kind of what Thermite does, except it's only like a small, like, peeking hole. That's about it. She will never be as good as Thermite, though. Next down is Jackal. He can track enemy footsteps 3 times, and they'll tell him, live ping of exactly where they are. And people usually cry like little babies when it happens. Next down, Ying. She's like Thermite, I don't know, like Fuse, except it's non-lethal and they blind anyone in the room, and only she can see through them because she has special glasses. Clear? Next down, Angram. I don't remember her name actually. Yes, Sophia. She's like Ash, except kind of better. She fires 2 breaching grenades at very high that are impacts that blow holes in walls, or 2 stun like flashbangs basically out of a rifle. Pretty good. Next down now, 700th and SMB. You there? You good? You following me so far? All right. That is the Kobe. She is actually is a what used to be Echo's side bitch apparently, but that's a different story. She can either use her logic bomb, which disables every operator's phones, or not disable it makes them go off, like start ringing, and so basically you can hear where the noise. You can hear where they are, and also stops them from using cameras and their phone until they disable it. Next down,
they can't go into the cameras.
No, unless they disable it by holding the button down. Next down of CBRN threat unit, Lion. He has a drone that flies over the map, and when he activates it, it shows you exactly where each of the operators are if they are moving. If you're not moving, you're fine. You can look around, but you can't move. It used to be that if you move once, like if you walk forward once, it shows you permanently, but they changed it to where it's only if you are actively moving.
Only when you're moving?
Yeah, actively moving. Now it doesn't, because they changed it. It's much better now. Next down, Maestro, who I have. He's pretty good. He puts down an Evil Eye, which is a device that's bulletproof. You can see everything around, but you can also open it up to fire a laser that hurts people. But it can be shot when you open up the hatches to shoot. Very simple. Next down, Guster. First operator is Maverick. I have him. He has the blowtorch that burns through metal objects. I already explained that. Next down of GIGR, that is Nomad. She has an attachment on both of her rifles that fires a grenade launcher, but the grenade either it's like a smoke, it's like an air burster. It's called an air burster, I think. If it hits the ground and the enemy's right there, it'll instantly explode and blast them away, but not kill them. And they can go flying through walls, barricades, and basically they have to get back up. Or she can pre-fire them, so it's like a trip mine, so when they get near it, it does the same thing. Pretty annoying, actually. And the final operator next down is Gridlock, the fat one that I told you that absorbs bullets like she's made of rubber. She can, I don't know how she does it, I forget, but she throws them. It deploys barbed traps around the area, and if you walk through
the barbed wire,
but lethal. But it's lethal.
And it's for the attacker?
For attacker, yeah. She's brand new. It's very annoying.
What?
Alright, now it's time for defenders. Next list. So I guess go back to the main menu. First up, we have Smoke. He throws down a device that fills up the room with toxic gas. He has 3 of these. And the toxic gas does take a minute. It does take a while to kill, but it will kill you eventually. Next to him, Mute. He disables any disables drones and any gadget. If Thermite tries to put his thing on a wall, he can't if it's within the range of his jammer. Pretty simple.
Oh.
And if you're standing on top of his jammer, actually, you will not, or within the radius, you cannot be tracked by Lion, so you can move around. Next, we have.
That's actually like a counter. That's actually really cool.
Next, we have Castle. He puts down, so basically, you know how you put the barricades on the doors and windows?
Yeah.
He does that, but they're bulletproof. And it takes a while
to shoot.
Are they able to They explosives will break it instantly, but otherwise they have to shoot or hit the hell out of it before it goes down.
Oh.
Next to him, Pulse, a very overpowered person. He pulls out a small device that can track heartbeats, and it shows it through walls.
What?
But his counter is actually IQ, which I explained before, because she can see it and go after him. Now down the list. Oh, what? Question?
She can see his
device because it's electrical. Anything electric she can see. So next down that you actually go on.
When he pulls it out, then
she can see it.
He's also visible to IQ.
Yeah, if she has her device up. Next down that you played as Doc, he fires a little dart that will boost you, giving you more health, heal your lost hit points if you get shot, or revive you when you're in a down position. So he can do this to himself, his teammates, and enemies, but that doesn't really matter because no one's going to do that. Next to him, Rook. If both of them are on the same team, it's very overpowered. Rook puts down a pack of 5 armor plates for each of the operators that allows you to take more shots. But it's really virtually kind of useless. It doesn't really do that much. Next to him, my personal favorite, Capcan, puts booby traps on doors and window frames that when you go through, they explode. A while back, they killed instantly, but nowadays they just injure you. Like not down you, but like hurt you.
Oh, okay.
But if they are low, though, it could down them or kill them. I've gotten kills like that. It's very fun. Next to him, the Lord and Savior himself, the god of the game. Don't know why. I don't remember why, but he is. Tachenka. He puts down an LMG with a bulletproof shield on it, so you can just fire it. That's about it. But he's the Lord.
Oh, so the counters just shoot the body again, right?
The feet or explosion, yeah. Now down beneath him, Jaeger. He puts down an active defense system, or ADS, that when a grenade or any throwable explosive is thrown, such as flashbangs, smokes, frag grenades, and a few other things, it will zap it out of the air. He is also a counter to fuse, because if you have all these in the same room, it'll zap all of his things. Next to him, Dorito, or just Bandit. He has batteries that when you put them down on barbed wire or on a reinforced area, it'll electrify it, so that they cannot touch it, otherwise they get hurt, and they cannot push objects on it. Simple. His counter is Thatcher, though, because with his EMP grenade, it'll just zap it away. Very simple. Now go to the unlock new operators so I can explain those guys. You on JTF 2?
Yep.
Alright. Frost. She puts down bear traps that when you step on them, they will down you. But you can be picked up. And they will never kill you, though, unless they come up to you and shoot you. Now down. Valkyrie. On Navy SEALs, I explained what she does. She has the little cameras called black eyes that she can put anywhere that will see you. But they're slightly obvious if you have a good eye. But there are pretty cheeky spots that you can put them in there where you can't see them, but they can see you. Next down, Caviar, the fucking devil of the game that no one likes. She has what's called a silent step or whatever, where her pistol, she sticks around, you can't hear her footsteps, but when her pistol boosts up to 99 damage.
What?
Downing you in a few shots, and then when she downs you, she can go up to you and interrogate you, which is where she flips you over, says a few words, and stabs you in the neck, then showing the live feed of every operator on your team, on the attacking team. Pretty stupid. But of course, while she is interrogating you, your teammate can save you by shooting her and killing her. I've done this many times. Next down, Sat. Echo. He has 2 drones that can go on the ceiling, that when an enemy comes near and it's in the range, you can fire a little sonic blast that like gets them basically drunk and they can't see, and they're like, it's very weird what happens. It's like the story states them, and it also can stop someone from activating the diffuser. Next down, Mira. She puts down a bulletproof a one-way bulletproof window in a wall, either a reinforced wall or non-reinforced. But she can also break the canister that opens it up, allowing her to shoot you. But you can hear it. You'll hear a hit, like a steam kind of sound, like escaping, and then it'll drop. So that gives you a chance to run and hide. Next down, Leeson, another personal favorite. He puts down a little. He has eight total mines that appear over time. That when he throws it down, they're invisible, completely invisible to the eye. And when you step up near them, they explode little darts into your legs that does a few damage when it first hits you, and then starts bleeding your health out over time until you pull it out. I like him very much. I've had many good games with him. Next down, Ella. She throws down little mines that when it hits you, it's kind of like Echo, except they're mines. That's really about it. They destroy into you when you get near. Simple. Next down, Visual. He has the ability to make himself invisible to cameras and drones. And now I want, before anything else, I want to mention that he is actually, there is the next season, I forget what it's called, the next operation coming out soon in a few weeks. There is now an attacking version of him called Noki. She does the same exact thing. Pretty cool. Next down, the CM threat. I forget her name. Oh wait, I just realized I forgot. This operation has two attackers. This is Finka. When you're on the attacking team, she injects nanonites that allow you to run faster, reload faster.
And you can heal.
And it will revive down teammates and give you 120 health.
So it's kind of like Doc, but
attacking and a little bit better. But the only counter is, because they're nanites that give you like adrenaline, if smoke gets a smoke on you, you'll die faster because your lungs are moving faster because you're adrenaline, so it'll take in the gas longer and faster, so it'll kill you. Simple. GIS. Yeah, GIS, pretty. This girl, she used to be OP, but now she's kind of not. She throws down holograms that when you shoot them, it tells you where you are.
I mean, why was she OP?
Well, because it's like, your first instinct when you see a player is shoot. So you're gonna, as soon as you see the thing, you're gonna want to shoot, and then you're fucked. But now people are more used to it.
Did it make the holograms easier to spot?
The holograms look exactly like the actual player. The only difference is the gun, they don't move, and the guns are have nothing on them.
Are the tags for like immediate, like a one time immediately, or like last for a couple seconds?
A couple seconds.
Oh, so it's gonna be able to track you for movement too?
Yeah, it just pings you where you are for a few seconds. All right, next down. Yes, Clash.
Like Maestro thing.
What?
There's something called Maestro you forgot about.
No, I mentioned him. He puts down Evil Eye the bulletproof cameras. I said that can shoot lasers.
Oh.
All right, next down, Clash. She is actually she's basically Montaigne instead of defending, but when she puts her shield up, she can shock you with it. That slows you down and does damage.
It's like Montaigne, but also with like the electric guy.
Yes. All right, next down, Kaid, which I have. He is basically the mixture of Ella and Bandit, because he throws down little devices that electrify anything within the boundary that it is charging up to do.
Oh.
That's about it. Now, next down, one of my favorites too, Mozzie, which I used on you before. He fires 3 little pest machines that will they take your drones. You can either shoot them directly on a drone or shoot them somewhere, and then when the drone gets near, it jumps on them, but you do get a notification when you are near one. And that's all the operators, so everything that they do. I hope you remembered everything. So I just explained to you the abilities of about, what, 30, I don't know, 90 operators, I think, actually. Hope you took in all of that. And also, the next, one more operator that's coming, that's also with the one that's the attacking version of Visual. His name's Warden. He's a CIA agent, or no, Secret Service. He can turn on a device that allows him to be immune to any flashbangs and all that stuff.
Oh.
And yep, that's about it. Episode 2 of training over.